Right then people, this is the truth about Nottingham Council selective licensing. I'm not a very good actor, so I'm going to have to read some notes. And first of all, if you haven't got time to watch all this video, about 5 minutes long, look at this, and I will send a photo of this as well. Pause it, rewind it, play it, do whatever you like. That's the truth about Nottingham selective licensing, which is going to be punishing tenants, unfortunately. Here we go. If I stand this side, I'm the landlord. If I stand that side, I'm the council. Okay? Landlord, council. Here we go. I'm a councillor, and your landlord's been a naughty boy. So we're bringing in selective licensing to inspect all the properties. And we're going to charge him 780 quid. No, not 780 quid, not 780, £3 a week. No, £2 a week. We're going to charge him £2 a week. Just £2 a week, because he's been a naughty boy, okay? Where'd you get £2 a week from? Well, if you get accredited, and the council, she does this, if you get accredited, over 5 years, it works out at £2 a week. How much is it to get accredited? I don't know. I just don't know. Let me tell you how much it is to get accredited. £840 in my case. 840. 840? You're joking. You're joking. No, I'm not joking. And it's roughly £100 a house for the average landlord to get accredited. Okay? Where do you think the money's coming from? The naughty landlord's got to pay. The naughty landlord. Okay. Where does the landlord get all his money from his outgoings? The tenant? Well done. Well done. Yes, anything that's bought on the house, boiler, kitchen, roofs, blah, 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 it comes out the rent. So if you increase the landlord's outgoings, the tenant has to pay. That's how it is. It's been like that for hundreds of years. Well, it's only £2 a week. It's only £2 a week. Okay. Can you please show me where I'm going to sign for £2 a week? I can't. When is the total amount payable by? 2/3 in August and the rest by December. So the whole amount, £780, has to be paid by December. Yes. Okay. So why are you telling the people in the paper and the radio and ours in aid that it's £2 a week, £3 worth? That is a lie. That is a proper lie. The landlord has to pay it in one go, don't he? By December. Okay? Well, they're letting us pay 2/3 in August and the rest in December. So how much have we got to pay this year? Yes, that is a lie. Got to pay £780 by December. Okay, £780. Do you know we need to get electrical reports for accreditation? Why do you need an electrical report? Nottingham Council houses don't need an electrical report. Well, because you says we need them for accreditation. I had one done yesterday and it failed on a PMA. Nothing to do with the house, that's the Western Power, the electric board. It failed. It's going to take them 3 months to come out, so there's a chance I can't get this done in time. These electrical reports are £140 each house. Who's paying for that? What's a PME? What's a PME? Also, you're requiring new build fuse boards, which most of your council houses don't have. I'm having to pay £300 a house for a new build fuse board. Although it is not a new build house. Some of these houses are 100 years old. Where's the money coming from? The government are thinking about making electrical certificates law soon. They're not law yet, but Nottingham Council want them to be. But when the government bring them in, they're going to give us 2 years to do them. 2 years. And the first year is going to be on new tenancies only. Why do Nottingham Council want us to do them within 3 months? I'd rather not talk about that. So we have expensive council houses. We have the expensive costs, yet the council houses don't. Are the council tenants' lives worth less then? Do you know anything about houses and renting them out? And have you got any idea how much it costs to inspect a house? I don't know. I'll tell you, shall I? I did a Freedom of Information request. Here's the proof. £77 it's costing the council to inspect a house. £77. No way! 77? Why are we charging 780 then? 780? Exactly. Why are you charging 780? How many properties are you inspecting? 10%. Right, so 90%, 90 out of every 100, for those that don't know the percentages, 90% you're not even looking at. So all that going after road landlords, the bad asses you aren't even looking at. Why don't you do this licensing tax on private houses or council houses? Because we don't like private landlords, we don't like them. Okay, just get to the rest of my notes, people. You do know you was asking for floor plans, don't you? Why would we do that? Exactly, why? Some landlords have been paying specialists £30 each for these floor plans. Why has tenants got to have inspections that's lived there 20 years and they are the landlord are happy just to leave each other alone? Does the council house have to have inspections? Do homeowners have to have inspections? No. No. Why have we got to have wide smoke alarms when council houses don't? How much is all this costing? Look, we just don't like landlords. Is that a good enough reason? Yes, you might not like landlords, but you're now penalising the good tenants who have a good landlord. Why are you insisting we have to have thumb turns? Yes, they're insisting you have to have thumb turns. And also, your kids are going to let this whole out because there's no key in the door and just walk out and get knocked over. Why are you insisting for that? What else are you insisting for? Why are you telling private landlords they must demand a reference? A lot of housing benefit tenants haven't got references, they can't get. So that means you're never going to be able to move again. Never going to be able to move again. Excuse me, this video is 7 minutes long so far. So who's paying for all this? It must be the tenant then, because he cannot afford all this. He can't afford it, can he? He can't. No, he can't. Rent pays for everything, as we've already discussed. These costs are going to cost landlords roughly £2,000 each house, roughly with all the associated costs of everything. Where is the money coming from? Well, I guess the tenant has to pay for it. Well done. Finally admitting it. After all this time, finally admitting it. Because the landlord, believe it or not, he just pays his mortgage and he puts a bit aside each month. End of the year, he has a bit for maintenance. He's got nothing to pay for this licensing and all the costs that go with it. Council houses don't have to do it. Homeowners don't have to do it. So, how are we going to pay for it? I suppose the tenants are going to have a rent increase. Well done. Well done. I got a phone contract last month, it was £20 a month. I got the phone, I paid 20 quid. That's all I paid. With the licensing, if they did this the same way, the phone contract would say, get your phone, so I'll give you 20 quid. No, you give us £1,200 in one go. 1,200? You said £20. That's the same as the licensing. Want the whole lot in one go. And now if someone wants a new boiler or a bit of a kitchen, we've got no money. Landlords have got no money now because they're now paying for all this licensing. Tenants are going to get a much worse service. There will be less money in the plot. That is the truth, people, about this selective licensing that Nottingham City Council are bringing out on the 1st of August this year. It's nothing more than a tenant tax. Any queries? Try and contact me. I'll be in the bank trying to get a loan to get this paid for. I'm now going to show you the sheet again, just so you can have a look, and I'll try and do a photo of this. There you go. Nottingham Selective Licensing Council tax. Nothing but a tax on tenants because someone has to pay for it and the budget is just not in. Let's have a look. No, nothing there. Got to have a rent increase. We don't want to do it. Go and see Nottingham Council.